Hello crafters, this is Gareth from G's Creation and welcome to the first video. So this is Monday's video in my week-long handmade decoration tree ornament series. Today we're going to be making one of these really cute upcycled jar lid snowman ornaments. Here's two that I've done previously. I'm just going to put those to one side. You'll need any lid. Now this is a jar lid, this is a Pringles lid. This one here is a lid of a peanut butter jar. I'm just touching this one up because some of the paint came off, and I've used some of the images of the the DVD disc that I got. So I've just aged it using my distress inks, and then I've just stuck this on top and glued it on, and then I shall just go over the distress ink again on that particular area. So as I said, this is a Pringles lid. I'm going to be using my hole punch, which is the we are memory keepers, to make a hole. And to make a hole in these particular lids I have to go in this at this angle and push down, and this, it does go through the metal. As you can see, it's got myself a hole so I can hang it up, and I will use gesso, just plain white gesso, to paint it. Now I use my dabber brushes because it gives me the texture in the paint. Now obviously, as these are snowmen, this is ideal. So you may need to give it more than one coat. Some of these lids that are blues and yellows and things take a couple of coats. If it's just a white lid, it's not so bad. So you do that, and I shall work on this one as it's done already. I'm going to use, now if you've got permanent markers, great, use those, or you can use black paint. I'm just going to get hold of my permanent marker and I'll be right back. Right, I've rectified the eyes slightly. Most of that is dry now. Now using the art glitter glue, I'm going to put some art glitter glue where I have where I put the sugar plum coloration, and I'm going to use some iridescent glitter that I have in my stash. So I'm going to use this tray, which is, if you are going to use loose glitter, this tray is a godsend. I'm so thankful to have it. So I've got some iridescent glitter. I'm just going to sprinkle some iridescent glitter on both cheeks. And anywhere else it wants to stick. I think the white in the eye is slightly wet still. So once that dries, you'll have a nice shiny cheeks on the snowman. Okay, now we're going to make one of these, oh gosh, my mind is completely fudged today, holly. So I'm going to use 3 of these red colour jingle bells. Now these are an item that I stock in my store all year round. So I'm going to use those, and I'm going to use 3 of these wired leaves. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to, there's a little hole for a jump ring or a string or whatever. So I'm going to string these through onto this, all 3 of these onto the one leaf. And then the other 2 leaves will be strung onto this also. So I'm just going to put the bring all the leaves together and then wire them all together, and then as they're wired I can manipulate them to look or to go in different directions. So we get something that looks like that, which looks like a piece of holly. So I'm still waiting on the glue to dry, so I shall wait for that to dry and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I'm using some of my iridescent glitter glue. So this is glue that has glitter already inside it, so it's a lot neater. I'm just going to go around the edges just so it picks up sparkle when it's on the tree. Don't forget to do the edges of your ornament, and depending on the lid you use will depend on how thick the edge is. Again, if you're going to use paint, make sure it's not water soluble, because obviously if you're going to put this on, it may discolor the paint that you've used. And the paint that I've used isn't water soluble, so I need to make sure that I stay away from the black paint that I used. So just do that all the way around just to give it some glisten. You let that dry, and then going through the hole that you created in the top, I can then place the finishing touch, which is the holly leaves. Pop that in, and because it's on the wire, I can just bend it around at the back, which I shall do when it's all dry. So pop it in, bend it at the back, and then we have a really simple yet very nice looking ornament. And to me, they don't look like they are just something you would normally throw away. They look, you know, they look like something that's had a lot of time and effort put into them. And you can really put lots of effort into them and lots of energy, but they're really simple. They don't take a lot. So really simple, and they have such a lovely look to them. They're so cute. So come back and join me tomorrow for day 2. This week I'll have a video up every day, so Monday through Friday. Tomorrow we will be making one of these Santa baubles. So come and join me tomorrow, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Take care now.